Welcome to the Ages of Rock podcast with your hosts Bill Algie, Dennis Talbot, and Alan Tate. We are three guys who have one thing in common, a love of rock and roll. Our goal is to talk about all things rock. We hope you find this show intriguing, funny, and occasionally highly opinionated. Enjoy! Welcome to the Ages of Rock podcast. This is episode number 44. This week we're going to discuss VH1 Classic, or VH1, one or the other. Did an episode back in November of 2004 called the 40 Worst Metal Songs Ever. And I happened to come across it Googling something that was totally unrelated, which I guess it was fate we should do that on this episode. But before we get to that, Dennis has a little something he wants to say, and so does Bill.
Oh, well, number one, VH1 is no more, is it?
I was going to say that doesn't exist. VH1 Classic,
yeah.
VH1 Classic doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. And how do you get from
Classic.
big breasts search to that? I mean, how's that related? It doesn't work.
It must have something to do with big hair.
That's it.
Hairy breasts. What?
Oh.
No. Wait a minute.
No, I had just a couple things. I'm not going to replace my whole collection of records, but we was at Barnes & Noble. Actually, I've been trying to get this Kiss Rocks Vegas Blu-ray. You cannot find it in Evansville. I've been to every store, nowhere, and we went to Coconuts yesterday trying to see if I could get it there. Well, we got there 5 minutes after they closed. So Kelly goes, let's go to Barnes & Noble. Went down there. They didn't have it in store, but they could order it, send it to my house in 3 days for free. And I'm like, that's a good deal. So
You got it for free?
no, it's ship free. Over 25. It was $26.
Like you should have ordered me one.
Well, I had it actually. You said there's 3 of them at the Best Buy at your place.
No, if it was free.
No. So anyway, while we were there, Barnes & Noble has their record section now is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I love that. So I'm looking through vinyl. I got on the Cheap Trick section. They've got 4 or 5 Cheap Trick albums. Kiss, they actually had a really cool Psycho Circus. I hate the album. The cover was cool. It was a 3D. It was really, really neat.
Poked him in the eye.
They had probably 25.
Oh.
I know that they had a Resurrection Destroyer, which I already bought through iTunes, and I've got 3 copies of Destroyer. I don't need another copy of it, but it was 25. So anyway, I'm kind of tooling around, and I get over into the V's, and there's Van Halen, and I'm sitting there going,
I thought you were going to say Vinnie Vincent.
no. So anyway, I bought
him.
the 180 gram copy version of Van Halen Women and Children First. I believe this is one of my desert. No, actually, I think I picked Van Halen too, didn't I?
Well, now this is all for nothing.
Anyway, but anyway, this is supposedly remastered from original tapes, analogs, and it's. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't actually put it on, so I don't know if it sounds any better than original, but we'll find out. But anyway, that was that. Bill, you got something too, real quick? I got to pull up something for this.
Actually, a couple things. I actually bought some vinyl too. I was in Vermont last week at a work-related thing. Stopped by a record store called Burlington Records, which was a little shop, and everything was so organized, and every album in there, you pull it out of the thing, and it was like mint condition. It was
really
great. I could have been in there for hours. I was like, people I was with, I was like, you guys go. I'll be back later.
What was the median price on those?
I bought Def Leppard Pyromania for $6.
Oh, that's good.
I bought Bryan Adams Reckless for $6, and it didn't make it back. It must have fallen out of the bag on the plane up in the overhead compartment.
The TSA inspector was a Bryan Adams fan. That's what happened.
He's going, we got some Bryan Adams.
Yeah, I got some Bryan Adams. And then I bought A Night at the Opera by Queen. It was it was $14. It was the most expensive, but that's
not bad.
That's something you can't find very well. But they all were in great condition. It was really neat because everything was like alphabetized, even in the letters. Like the A's were alphabetized in the A's. It wasn't like you just had to search through piles of crap to find. It was really nice.
That is nice.
And then so I got that, and then I've never done this before. I bought tickets to a show on Sunday night a band called Switchfoot, which is a contemporary, a Christian rock band.
Sure.
And I am not going to that show. I'm going to go to a different show that's by Sidewalk Prophets, which was one of the bands that we talked about way, way early on. And I'm going to a show over theirs on Sunday night instead.
That's cool.
So I'm usually, that's not something I normally do. So I left a buddy of mine hanging out to dry.
No, that's pretty good though on that prices on those because it used to be.
Most of the time that's where I'm finding them is in that $6 to $7 range. I bought a couple of them for $5, but
8 to 10 years ago, you could pick up any album for $2. It didn't matter if it was a piece of shit or if it was a brand new looking album. They were $2. And now this resurgence of vinyl, they're getting to be harder to find. I can find some for I've bought some for $2 to $5 for some older stuff, but you find some really good. A decent album. It's about a 10 medium range right now.
I was so mad about losing when I got off that plane and pulled that bag out. I'm like, why is there not 3 albums in here? I searched around and I must have left it on the plane ride that went from Burlington, Vermont to to DC. So it didn't make it.
This is a non-edited show.
I could have been polite and muted my microphone, but I figured it was more fun to be an asshole to my wife.
It's funny. Oh, so anyway.
Well, before you get started on that, I also bought some vinyl this week.
I
spent $3,500 or so on vinyl. Yeah. It's Bayou Blue, and it's the double Dutch, not double Dutch, Dutch lap or the double four. I bought vinyl siding. I don't collect records.
How's it sound on your turntable?
I thought you were doing like the double Dutch, like the wow. I'm impressed.
No, and I'm having somebody else hang it because my wife wants it to be horizontal instead of diagonal.
Oh, your wife wants it hung, so you got somebody else? Is that what you said?
Exactly.
That's what I thought.
Go, Bill. High five. All right. Well, hey, real quick too, and I got to bring this up because this thing has just been nutting me up hard, and I don't know if you can see this right now, and I'll post it on the page.
And I don't know now. Y'all don't pay no. He can't read. He's just nutting on the picture.
No. I don't know if this is real because it looks real. It looks like an old album, and it's like all made up. But it's called K-Tel Presents 20 Original Hits by the Original Stars, Volume 1. And the name of the album is, and I know K-Tel has had 1,000 albums out, so this could actually be real. But it's called Difficult to Strip to Hits. And you start reading through the songs, and it's just the funniest shit ever. I mean, it's like, okay, I'm just going to start reading through real quick. Cats in the Cradle, Harry Chapin. The New York Mining Disaster 1941 by the Bee Gees.
Good Lord.
Free to Be You and Me by the News Seekers. Don't know that. And just the poem at the end, Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues. Not the whole song, just that poem at the end. The Fishing Hole, which is the theme song from the Andy Griffith Show. See what I mean? You can't get through this without done.
I can't even whistle.
All right.
Like I was gonna whistle.
Well, you especially can't whistle after hearing that.
No. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. Okay.
That's a euphemism.
This is my favorite. The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Can you imagine a stripper doing The Gambler? And then Sailing by Christopher Cross. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton.
Oh, my God.
Dust in the Wind by Kansas.
That's just gross.
That sounds like somebody photoshopped together to me.
But it's funny, though. It's a small world after all.
Another euphemism.
Sending the Clowns. Now, remember, strippers have to strip to the song. The Longest Time by Billy Joel. Anyway, This Land Is Your Land by Woody Guthrie. Born Free, Andy Williams. Revolution #9, The Beatles. This is my another good one. The Imperial March, the Darth Vader theme. Here's a good one that might scare some guys. You're having my baby. You're having my baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Old Man by Neil Young. Old man, take a look at me now.
Good Lord.
And Everything is Beautiful by Ray Stevens. Now, I'm telling you what, there's if anybody else has got some they want to throw on here, please, I'm going to post this on our page and you can on our Facebook page and you can add to it. My one was going to be Convoy. I want to see a stripper dance to Convoy. And then with that, I thought about it. Any truck driving song could go into that category. You know, give me 40 acres. You know, turn this rig around. Teddy bear. I want to see the stripper that does that. And like I said,
I don't think you do.
It's been over 20 years since I've been to a strip joint, so trust me, I don't know what they're stripping to, but I don't think any of those are on that. But anyway, it's been a long time. My sister, when she got married, we took my brother-in-law out, and that's the last time
I was going to say you saw your sister.
No.
I was like, no. Dude, that's not right.
No.
Uncle Daddy's going to be mad when he's what you do.
My baby mama.
We were in Kentucky, you know. No. But anyway. So anyway, I read through that, and I'm like, just the title of the album was funny, and then you start reading these songs, and it's like going, that's hilarious, you know. I want to see a stripper dance to the Gambler. I mean, I just think that's the funniest thing ever. Anyway.
All right.
I'm done for that. Anyway.
All right. Well, to the topic, we have the 40th worst metal songs according to a VH1 episode.
Okay. Now,
like I said, this aired back in November of 2004, so it's kind of old. You know, I don't know. I guess we could also kind of make this a whole episode of Yank It or Crank It.
Well, yeah, we can do. I mean, that, or if you got something to say about it. Now, are these in order of?
I'm starting at number 40 and working my way to number 1.
So number 1 will be the worst song that they claim.
According to them.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I think they're full of crap. But,
yeah, looking at this list, I mean,
I would agree that number 1's not a.
VH1 doesn't even exist anymore. So what can they say? You know,
well, VH1 Classic doesn't exist.
Right.
You know,
VH1 doesn't either.
What are we doing? Are we doing a thumbs up, thumbs down? Are we doing a Yank It or Crank It, or what are we doing? You decide. You're
number
the boss.
40, Turbo Lover by Judas Priest. Personally,
I like that song.
I like that song. I don't know how.
I know.
I guess probably one of the reasons that it may have made the list is because they use the guitars.
Yeah.
You know, the synthesized guitars or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. But of all the people that I've heard that have complained about that Turbo album, it was because of that.
Yeah. And I'll be one of those. I'm a huge Priest lover. I just do not like that song. I don't like anything off that album.
Oh, I didn't know you were Catholic.
But
yeah. I'm not Jewish either. I don't have my little.
That is not a yarmulke.
Yeah.
All right.
The nose from.
Go. It's going to take forever.
Number 39, The Jackal. The
Horrible
Lumberjack. Song. The Lumberjack by Jackal.
Bad song.
Damn.
I don't like that song. I cannot figure out how that is their big song that people go.
Because it's got a chainsaw in it.
It don't matter. It's horrible.
Because it's got a chainsaw in it, and nobody ever did that before.
Yeah, well, they should.
Well, I don't know.
If I bring a leaf,
is Chainsaw Charlie by Wasp older than the Lumberjack by Jackal? Because they both have chainsaws in the song. I don't know when it came out.
If I write a song and I got a weed eater in it, is it going to be cool because it's got a weed eater in it?
No, I like the Lumberjack. I think it was, of course it's a song about.
It's a novelty song.
It's a novelty song. It's about masturbation, but he used some pretty good terminology to get around the actual topic.
All right.
I didn't know that. That's what that song's about. I haven't listened to it enough to know that.
Yeah.
Apparently you listen to it more than I do.
Oh, when that album first came out, I listened to it all the time. Shut up, man.
He just knows about masturbation more than we do.
Well, I was single longer than you guys were.
All right.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It means nothing.
Woo! Number 38, See You in Hell by Grim Reaper.
That's a masturbation song, too.
Hold on.
See You in Hell?
Hold on.
Everybody's phone is ringing.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Well, it's taking the call.
He's taking the call. He's going the distance.
All right, so what do we Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
I'm on the goddamn phone, man.
And the thing is now, since this new update, now my freaking iPad, when my phone rings, my iPad rings too.
There's a setting that you can turn that off.
Anyway, I need to do that. But anyway the
number...
funny thing was, See You in Hell, is that where we're at?
See You in Hell by Grim Reaper.
Song. I listened to that song earlier. It's like that's the whole song. That's all it says.
Oh no, there's a great line in there about brush your teeth and eat your foods or eat your fruits or something. I did that post on my Facebook page where I was Sunday morning. I was sitting watching the VH1 class or my Metal Mania. That was one of the songs that was on, and I was going to make a note going, that is the worst video in the world. That dude was a chubby. He had this big hair and he had a big space in his teeth. You know, a great big space in his teeth. He looks like a dumbass. And then the song is stupid. I mean, the words are terrible. I mean, I agree. It's a terrible song. I'm sure that guy's now is like you fries or something at a drive-thru. I mean, it's terrible.
I think the Grim Reaper is an English band, aren't they?
Maybe they don't have very good teeth in England anyway. So that's what it is. I don't know.
That is serving fish and chips.
Good Lord.
See you in hell. No,
Holy moly.
But I was laughing the whole time on that video. I mean, he needs a little Jenny Craig and a fucking dentist is what he needs.
Okay, so whoever is still paying attention to this episode, let us know if Grim Reaper is English or German or what their nationality is. And speaking of English bands, number 37 is Iron Maiden's Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter.
Great band, terrible song.
Terrible song.
It's just a terrible song. And that was Bruce
Dickinson.
Original. No, that was Bruce. No, that was original.
Yeah, that's Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, that is Bruce Dickinson.
I believe that's on like Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. I don't know. I haven't made Iron Maiden's Greatest Hits, and I only listen to about half the songs on there.
Yeah, that's a terrible song.
I don't listen to. That's not one that's on my gets listened to ever.
Said I'm a huge Maiden fan, but no, out.
All right. Number 36, one of my all-time favorite bands, Sarcasm. Creed, Higher.
I like that song.
The only Creed song that I really like is one.
Yeah, I like some of their stuff.
We play Higher and on our band, and I love playing. We don't play it very often, but I love playing that song. I do.
Not play it the day before Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna. You know what? It's gonna be played twice that night.
Excellent. It's your band. I really don't care.
If he plays it, you just get up on stage and take the mic from him. There you
go. Ask me to play Bohemian Rhapsody during the song.
Okay.
Yell it at me as loud as you can. If I don't look at you, like make
I'm
sure
gonna text you. I'm gonna text you if I don't come home.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Go ahead.
All right. Do you have something else to say?
I'm not a big Creed fan, but that is a good song. I like that, and it shouldn't be on the list.
All right. Number 35, The Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly.
I love that song. It's funny. It's
funny, but it's horrible.
But it is. There again, look at it for what it is. I mean, I love that song.
See, that's
do you know? Okay, here. Do you know that is on an album
called Serial Killers?
No, but now that's what I call music the '90s.
It's probably on a K-Tel. It's probably on a K-Tel's Funniest.
No, it's on a now. It's on a now. That's what I call the music the '90s album. It's like, good God.
I like that song.
That's the kind of crap that killed hair metal.
Green Jelly is kind of sort of a, I don't want to call them a supergroup, but it's a couple of guys from Tool.
It was a tongue-in-cheek song. I
mean, they
basically these guys play in
serial,
serious bands, and they're
whole
just like
Serial Killer album is them putting music to nursery rhymes. Yeah. That's what the whole thing is.
Okay, I just didn't.
I mean, yeah, it's like I said. I played it the other night in the break music at one of the places that I did a sound job at, and people ate it up.
I'm telling you.
I figured either everybody was going to like it or the band was going to fire me on the spot. But
it's one of those things you got to take it don't be serious about it. It's a parody type song, but it's good. I mean, I like it. I think it's funny as shit. So, but if they're going to be serious about this, yeah, it's a shitty song, but I like it. Sorry.
Number 34, and whoever put this on the list needs to be punched right in their nutsack. Rock Soldiers by Ace Frehley, or actually Frehley's Comet.
I like
Thumbs up. Keep going. Like That's an awesome song.
I like that song.
Yeah. I like that song.
And you know what? For being the first song that he put out after that was his first. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's not a song on Asshole that Gene put out that's even close to that. I mean, not one. I can't name one song off that album anyway. But no, that's a great song. Yeah, which was a remake. It's not even an original. No, that Rock Soldiers is a good song. It shouldn't be on that list. Throat Punch. Anyway.
Throat Punch. Number 33, The Last in Line by Dio. Again.
How can that be on here?
Whoever put that on the list is dumb.
I've only seen this top 25. I haven't even seen this part of it. How in the hell did that song get on that list? Somebody's an asshole on that.
Somebody that likes bro country or something.
Is it tight pants and does it go twang? No.
Okay.
It's bad.
That song should be off.
Number 32, Estranged by Guns N' Roses.
Horrible song.
I can thumbs down that one. That's on that album that if you took half the songs on Use Your Illusion 1 and half the songs on Use Your Illusion 2, you could have just had Use Your Illusion.
And a good album.
And that one shouldn't have been on there.
Yeah. No, that's a horrible song.
Number 31, Crazy Nights by Loudness.
Yeah, I listened to that earlier.
Is that a Japanese band?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, not
a good song.
I don't get it. I don't get those guys.
Not a good song.
I mean, you got Scorpions who are Germans. They sound like they're Americans.
Well,
these guys
have you paid attention to the lyrics of Rocky Like a Hurricane? They don't understand. Well, they didn't understand English very well.
I know. But no, I'm not. There was a couple of those Japanese bands that kind of easy. Was it Easy-O?
Mm-hmm.
They were okay. Yeah. I mean, they have some. I like their music. It's just I don't. The vocals never.
It's just you have something against Asians.
No, I'm not racist. It's just a matter of I don't think it sounds good. I just don't.
No, I understand that.
But it tastes good. The food is good.
No, I understand that. When I used to run
Canton Inn last night.
I used to run an internet radio station, and I was always getting submissions from, bands in Brazil or South American bands.
And the music's great.
The music's great, but I can't understand the lyrics. And, personally, I have a hard time listening to the songs like that if I don't understand what they're saying.
Exactly.
And
what's funny is, you get to this point, because matter of fact, there's a song called Frame and Mirror. It's by, I can't even think of who it's by. But Frame and Glass, I'm sorry. But I asked Max that we were listening to it in the car, and I said, what's different about this song? And they were singing in a British accent. Even British people don't sing in a British accent. You know what I'm saying? It's odd to hear that, But anyway, go for it.
All right, number 30, Smooth Up In You by the Bullet Boys.
Great song.
How did that get on that list?
I don't know.
That's bullshit. Go for it.
That's a good song.
Yeah. And here's another good song that ought not be on the list. Number 29, Balls to the Wall by Accept.
Oh, that's on that list too?
Yeah.
I just said it, God damn it.
That's bullshit. I haven't seen I've seen only the top 25.
How did you only see it's on the same damn list? How could you only see the top 25?
I got to look at my email.
It's a scrolling thing, dude.
No, I'm going to pull up my email.
Use your finger for something other than picking your nose.
That shouldn't be.
Well, while you're fingering your phone.
Go for it.
Number 28, Up All Night by Slaughter.
Oh, I love that song.
Great song. Shouldn't be on the list.
Why is it on the list?
Why is it? Why?
Somebody's a dumbass, that's why. Number 27, right. Give It To Me Good by Trickster.
Should be on the list. Bad song.
Yeah, I don't like
I saw Trickster open up for Kiss and Great White on the Revenge Tour.
Yeah.
For some reason,
actually,
in Denver, Colorado.
The better version of that song is by Twiz Mac. It's a rap version. It's a much better version. Right. I'm not joking. I listened to it earlier.
That's kind of sad.
Like, it's bad when the better version is the rap version.
That's kind of sad.
There should be no version that's better as a rap version. What the hell happened?
Point exactly.
All right, go ahead.
Number 26, Rock You by Helix.
Don't know that
listen
song.
to that too.
That's a good song. I like that song.
A lot. It's messy. Just a lot of crap going on.
Number 25, I Don't Like the Drugs, But the Drugs Like Me by Marilyn Manson.
Don't know that one either.
I listened to that earlier, and I listened to about 2 minutes of it, and I listened to 2 minute 45 too long.
I'm not familiar. I never was a big Manson fan. So
nah, me neither.
I was never...
Charlie Manson fan.
Right.
Yeah. No. Did I send you guys? Did I send you guys the Charlie's Angel?
Yeah.
Did I send you guys the Charlie's Angel thing?
Yeah, that's why I said that today.
All right, where are we at here? Number 24, Without You by Motley Crue.
I like that song.
I like that song, but there again, if you're going to pull one of the worst Motley Crue hits out, that would probably be it. I mean, it's just not.
There was plenty of stuff on Generation Swine that is way worse than that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about their hits. So this was ones that were on, because I think VH1 are looking at ones that had videos, probably too, right?
I don't know.
I don't know if all these they probably did.
They probably. Yeah.
So. Number 23, Breaking the Chains by Dokken.
Oh
no way!
No way! No way!
No way!
And did you see the picture of Dokken today that Jeff Pilson posted?
No.
Oh, he posted a group picture of him.
We'll have to get it. When do they play? Do they play tonight? Or Wednesday night? They play Wednesday night.
But there's look on. I think either Mitch posted. Anyway, there's a good picture. That look kind of chubby and old, but anyway,
because they're chubby and old. Except for George. George looks like he's.
George looks bad too. No, George's got a little roll too going on. Looks like.
Oh, come on, really?
Either his shirt is bad. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, moving along here. Number 22, Without You, Van Halen.
I didn't know that was.
That would be a Gary Cherone era song that none of us knew until today.
And we all went.
I'd say about 15 minutes ago, and I didn't. Yeah, if it's Gary Cherone, I don't even want to listen to it. So sorry, not a big fan.
Now, I have a funny feeling that of the three of us, I'm the only one that's going to like number 21.
That would be correct.
Party All Night by Quiet Riot.
Not a fan of that. I love Quiet Riot. Don't like the song. No,
their first two albums, I love both of them, beginning to end.
I didn't like that song.
That was on the second one.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Not a big fan.
Number 20, Mother by Danzig.
Don't like that guy. Never did.
I don't like the guy, but I like that song.
I like that song.
I just watched the video.
That song live is when you hear that in a even by a cover band. It's a good song.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Anybody ever see the video where he gets knocked out? Bam.
No, that'd be cool though, because I think
look it up, man. Look it up, man. He gets up in some security guy's face, and the guy just like.
The thing is, I don't. Not that I don't like him. I think it was one of those songs too that they played too much. There again, I think I'm burnt on it. I think
that's valid.
Yep.
So it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just I've heard it too many times. Go ahead.
Number 19, Edge of a Broken Heart by Vixen.
I love that song.
I like that song.
Yeah.
Them girls rock.
Yeah.
I like it.
That we can fantasize about.
I think that's
can't fantasize about dancing. Mother, no.
Number 18, I've never heard this song in my life because I don't like the band. Blow Your Speakers by Manowar.
I listened to that earlier too. No.
Horrible?
No.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Yank It.
They got that one right.
Get out of here.
Number 17, this is bullshit. Winds of Change by the Scorpions.
I hate that. If you fucking whistle in a song, it needs to be gone. Now, there's whistling in this song.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
I thought you liked Andy Griffith theme song.
You were just talking about the Fishing Hole by Andy Griffith earlier.
No, I said strippers can't dance to it. And I don't like Patience either. If you're fucking whistling and you're in rock and roll, there's something wrong. I don't want to hear it. No, I do not like this song. I do not like this song. I hate this song.
All right. Well, don't hold back next time. Tell us how you really feel.
I hate it.
Number 16, another bullshit. Silent Lucidity by Queensryche.
Once again,
that's like the only Queensryche song I like.
No, actually, that's the one I'm burnt out on, though.
Well, that video
very much anymore, though. It's been a long time.
Have you not listened to Queensryche Warning, the first album? There are so many good songs on there.
I think Silent Lucidity.
Take Hold of the Flame. I mean, that is the greatest song ever. Silent Lucidity, there again, they burned us out on that song, dude. It was on the radio and on videos. I just fucking hate that song. It's a good song. It's just burnt out on it. Ugh.
Number 15, Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. Isn't that one of the videos that Tawny Katane danced on the car?
That's she rolled around on that.
Yeah, good song. I like that song. And yeah, they played the crap out of that song, but that's a good song.
It is a good song, but I'm kind of burnt out on it. But anyway.
Number 14, Girl School by Britney Fox.
Love that song.
I like playing that song on the drums.
I love that song.
Bill's is like,
no, you like it, don't you? Yeah, it's kind of half and half. All right.
Yeah, it's cool. Number 13 should be number 1 on the list. Tilt-A-Whirl by the Insane Clown Posse.
I don't even know who
how's that on the list
is. I don't even know what this song is, but if it's by the Insane Clown or the Clown
Posse. The Insane Clown.
You're not down with ICP, baby.
They need it. They need to. Those guys.
He said the Insane Clown Pussy. What?
I didn't say that. Man, how could you put a song?
How could you put a song on like the next song? How could you put a song on there that's like a?
You know what?
A song that's for a charity.
I'm gonna stop this real quick. In 44 episodes, Alan has changed a lot. He went from the guy who was very. I mean, you could have put a cardboard cut up in his camera. No, seriously, I like it. No, keep going. But he's getting all mouthy and he's getting all funny and he's laughing and animated.
He does that when he hosts.
It's great. I mean, no, I'm so proud of him.
So shut up so we can get going.
Yeah, we could have got 3 more songs through now. You just fucked it all up.
Somebody wants to watch the circus.
All right,
we want to watch the debate tonight, we got plenty of time. Just relax.
All right, number 12. Back on the topic. This is bullshit. Why is it on the list? Stars by Hearing Aid.
You know, I like that.
So do I. It's badass.
And I like the video. I like the video, not just the song, but I like the video to see all of these old, the 80s people together playing stuff. And, it's all.
I always thought we're kind of fighting. And
they took a couple of days out of their lives to quit being dicks to each other to do a fundraiser album or a fundraiser song.
Yeah. So how can you put that on the list?
There's some people in there that shouldn't be in there, though. Have you ever noticed that, like when they show the group shot?
Yes.
And there's the Spinal Tap people, which, I mean, they are actually musicians, so I'll give it to them. But there's some other people in there that shouldn't even be in there. It's just funny. But they show that on the Metal Mania. It's probably on my 25 hours of shit that I got on my DVR right now.
It probably is.
Probably is.
All right, number 11. I only have one beef with this song, and that's the video. Turn Up the Radio by Autograph.
How is that song on there?
I love this song, but the video, of course, it's the 80s. It's cheesy.
Right.
But it cracks me up because they're singing a song, Turn Up the Radio, and then the guy's walking around with a transistor radio in his hand.
I didn't notice that. You talked about that. Because I sent you a screenshot, remember, of that in the morning?
But you didn't.
It's tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, if you had sent that
I need to do that. I've still got it on my DVR. I'll have to find it and I'll take a picture of it and screenshot it.
There you go. All right, we're up to the top 10 list here.
All right.
And number 10, I don't know how well. I guess I
listened to that earlier. I don't even know what the hell it is. It's
My Way by Limp Bizkit.
I don't even know that song.
It's not even on this.
Just go.
So I guess that's 3 thumbs down. Number 9 is bullshit because that's the song that got me into Cinderella. Nobody's.
How does that get in the top 10?
I don't know.
That's bullshit.
Apparently somebody just doesn't like hair bands.
Well, I'd say
the whole thing's a hairband thing.
I know.
Right.
Number 8, Wait by White Lion.
No, I can agree with that one.
Yeah, I'm not a big White Lion fan.
Wait. Only one worse than that is when the children cry. When the children cry. When you don't give them any food.
You're going to hell, Dennis.
No, I'm saying White Lion had a couple of great tunes, but they had some shitters. Too. I mean, they were. Anyway.
Number 7 is Everything About You by Ugly Kid Joe.
I like that song.
I like that song. I think it's fun. It's cool.
My band did that song for years. As a matter of fact, that's the only song we ever actually got a good live recording of.
That's a great song.
And when I say live recording, it was live in my living room.
That was kind of a funny. That guy had a funny hat. He had like a hat that had the front of it was turned up. The bill in the video.
They did that song "Neighbor" too. Remember? Won't you be my fucking neighbor? Don't. You remember that?
Nope.
Oh, that was a great video.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Ugly Kid Joe.
Well, was that on the same album?
Yeah, I think it was.
I've got that album. I just probably
check it out and see.
I probably heard it, but
it's got a great video to it too. It's just like they're in a trailer park. This is funny.
All right, number 6, "Honestly" by Stryper.
Oh man,
can't be on there.
I like that song.
Can't be on there.
Number 5,
Honestly, that's a real song in it.
17 by Winger, number 5.
That was at my wedding. We had that at my wedding. That was
what,
one
Honestly or 17?
No, honestly. Yeah, 17. That would be the greatest singer. She's only 17.
I can't imagine Kip Winger still. I mean, that's one of his big hits. He still has to perform it. He's in his
like Christine
50s
16
or
it's
60s. Yeah.
All
right, number 4.
You have a granddaughter that old, you rat bastard.
Number 4, "Unskinny Bop" by Poison.
I don't like that song. I'm not. That's one of my least favorite.
You're just jealous because you can't dance with neon strippers like Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels has had 2 shows to try to get him a girlfriend, and he's still been through like 50 women and still can't get a girlfriend.
They're all skanky hoes. It's like the skanky hoe train. I mean, they go. Hey, you know what? They were on his show and then they went to Flavor Flav's show. It's like they're all the same episode.
I tell you what though, that was one show that they could do that every season, and I would love to watch it. I watch that shit every fucking week.
Flavor Flav one?
No, the Bret Michaels one. Because that first night when they got like whether the 20 girls starts out, there's always one that gets like really just wasted drunk. They got to carry her out on a stretcher. It's like, well, you missed that train. Yeah,
exactly. He's like, put her in the tour bus.
send her over to Bobby.
Damn, that's brutal.
That is.
All right. Number 3, "Forever" by Kiss.
I'm not a big fan of that. It was okay.
It's a Kiss song. It can't be on the list.
Yeah.
The worst 40 no way.
Yeah.
Can't be on there.
I don't think it could be number 3. It could maybe like number.
It can't even be on the list. It can't. Come on. There's not. Are you telling me there's not worse songs than that out there out of 40?
There are worse Kiss songs out there than that.
There are worse Kiss songs out there than that.
That's true.
Like anything off that one album with the brown, that's kind of brown and got knockers on the front of it.
It's got a knocker.
Whatever. Maybe if it had knockers, that would have sold some. That would have been better.
Feels like I want the door that goes like this.
Exactly right. I want the door that I can lock shut on that.
Golly. Number 2, "Cherry Pie" by Warrant.
You know what?
Oh, God.
It's one of the biggest songs of the 80s.
Well,
you can't make it be the worst song.
Well, this is another one of those songs that, it's about sex.
Right.
But he wrote it in such a way that if you're not paying attention, you don't realize it's about sex.
There is no way on earth you could not know that's not about sex.
My mom did
it.
No way. No way. No way.
She didn't see the video.
That dude really likes pie.
Yeah.
And cherry pie. What?
Look, you see how big his smile was? Man, he must have a good dentist.
Yeah.
Not like the guy from Grim Reaper.
Exactly.
And we bring it full circle. No, seriously, Janie Lane was a really good songwriter.
No, he was.
He died this song right here. I mean, he did such a great job of musical alliteration.
Well, and it was also a quick write. Remember, they needed a hit for this record, and he just went home.
That's the story that they tell, but I have a feeling that that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Of course, you hear a lot of those stories where they say, well, that happened because this, and you made that shit up. Bullshit. Number one. The number one bullshit. This should not be on the list. That's why it shouldn't be on the list, because Dennis can't do the keyboard. Now, if he tried to whistle it.
No, I don't whistle.
The Final Countdown by Europe.
I can't whistle.
Okay, that's a song that I've heard like one too many times.
But you know what, though? That's
any
fucking
sporting
commercial
event you go to, you hear that,
the microwave, and the guy puts the Hot Pocket in the microwave, and they're counting down.
That might be funny, but it's not a good song.
No, it's a terrible song.
And it's also tuned down like a step and a half.
Yeah,
it's the final count.
That's about what it sounded like, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those songs. It's just too overproduced, and there again, and it being so bad, they played the shit out of that thing. I mean, it was on. It's like, is this the final time we're gonna hear it? No, it's not the final countdown. You'll hear it another 8 times tonight on MTV or VH1 or wherever the hell it was they were playing it.
So there you people have it, according to VH1.
Well, more out.
Way back in 2004, their idea of the 40th worst metal songs ever. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Go to our Facebook page, leave a comment. Go to our webpage, agesofrock.com. Leave a comment if you like. Tell us what you think your worst metal song of all times are. What were you going to say, Dennis?
No, we just, instead of using VH1 and all these other people, we need to come up with our own list. We would have used.
Well, it's a little bit late for that now. The episode's over, dumbass.
Well, I know, but from now on, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of these VH. Seriously though, these lists. I want to know the yahoos that make these lists up. Seriously, I mean they're.
So, if you're one of the yahoos that made this list up and you're watching this episode, what were you thinking?
It's probably the same people who decide who's going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Coming up. You know what I'm saying?
That's plausible.
That's how Limp Bizkit got on there.
All right, folks. We are out of here. We will see you all next week. Peace out.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Ages of Rock podcast. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and most importantly, tell all your friends. Remember, you're never too old to rock. Until the next episode, peace out, folks.